It's time again then for Formula One in Shanghai. Northwest of the thriving city of over 24 million people is a circuit that first featured in the championship calendar back in 2004. It played host to Formula One's 1000th Grand Prix back in 2019. We start a lap here at Shanghai with the long, difficult right-handers of turns 1 and 2, the first of 16 corners that make up this 3.3-mile circuit. The incredibly long back straight provides the best passing opportunity of the lap, with speeds in excess of 200 miles per hour before we head into the braking zone of turn 14. Before we begin, let's take a quick look at the grid lineup for today's race. Oscar Piastri lines up on pole position, and Lewis Hamilton completes the front row. Moving on to the rest of the grid, we have Russell, Leclerc, Pierre Gasly and Sainz, Norris, Hülkenberg, Albon and Max Verstappen, Behrman, Lawson, Yuki Tsunoda and Hadjar, Colapinto, Fernando Alonso, Paul Aron and Andrea Kimi Antonelli, Stroll, Barnard, Bortoletto and Esteban Ocon lines up at the back of the grid. And now it's time to head down to the track. And alongside me today, a man small in stature but big on comment, Anthony Davidson. Hello. And let's talk momentum with this driver. What a sprint it was. They start at 0 once again for today, but with a huge amount of confidence, surely. Well, they'll definitely be glad that there's not a sprint race today. Let's face it, the sprint couldn't have gone much worse, but what we're looking for today is a reaction. Now, I'll be generous here. It's not that long ago that you were racing and entertaining us on a Sunday, but in the years since, the sport has changed quite a bit, hasn't it?
Yeah, it really has, Crofty. You know, the cars have got bigger, they're heavier, but critically, there's more downforce to play with as well now. There was around 4 tons of downforce on the car at 300 kilometers an hour when I drove. You're now looking more towards 5 tons of downforce. So there's a big difference in performance. But because of that, the car being heavier and bigger, you've got to drive in a smoother way. You've got to look after it a bit more. You've got to nurse it through the slow speed corners more. They were much more nimble, agile machines when I drove in Formula 1 compared to now.
Now, I know this isn't where we wanted to start this race, but given we're back here at the back of the grid, it means there's an opportunity to move forward. I've seen you karting back in the day. Let's go and do it again. Okay, they're on fresh hards. They're currently 17th place. Conditions look stable at the moment, no rain currently expected. Dries definitely seem like the fastest tyre at the moment. Your pit window will be open in 7 laps time. OK to use your overtake button. Less than a second separates you. Okay, they're on fresh hards. Okay, Hadja behind. Okay, the gap is less than a second. Okay, they're on fresh hards. Your pit window opens in 5 laps time. 5 laps. And 26 laps to go now. Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 4.5 seconds. Okay, they're on fresh hards. Time last lap, 1 minute 41.0. Window is going to open in 3 laps time. Pit window opens in 3 laps. No need to worry about the tyre condition for now, everything's looking good. Tyre condition still looking good. Right, let's have you in at the end of this lap, please. Okay, focus, we need to stay on form. No tyre concerns at the moment, just focus on the driving. Okay, we can take you this lap. Safety car's been deployed. Watch your delta. Make sure you keep it positive as we catch the pack. Okay, Paul's coming in for his stop now. Okay, mate, that's it. Go, go, go. Perfect job on the turn in there, mate. Looks like a nice stop time. We're happy with that one. Okay, one stop to go. Just one stop left in this strategy. True place here, they've pitted as well, so we've got to warm up our tyres and get the most out of it. Come on. P17. Ocon is ahead of you. Less than a second separates you. Okay, they're on fresh hards. That's Stroll behind you. Okay, the gap is less than a second. Okay, they're on fresh hards. Gap to your teammate behind, 2.3 seconds. They're on fresh mediums. They're currently 21st. And the time last lap, 2:10.5. No rain expected, no rain expected for the time being. Okay, dries seem like the best tyre for now. Ocon ahead. Time last lap, 2 minutes, 07.9. Less than a second separates you. Okay, they're on fresh hards. Their tyres are just 1 lap old. We think they've got 1 more stop. Okay, roger that. Soft tyres at the next pit stop. DD or lift sometimes and ease onto the brake pedal for some manual recharge. Gap to your teammate ahead, 1.5 seconds. They're on old mediums. They're in 20th place. And the time last lap, 1:40.4. That's Paul ahead of you. Time last lap, 1:40.4. Okay, so gap to the car ahead, 1.4 seconds. They're on old mediums. Tyre wear rates are lower than we expected. Stay out a little longer if you can. Their tyres are 5 laps old. We think they've got one more stop, 0.5 seconds. The car ahead has some front wing damage, but it's not losing too much pace yet, just be aware. Okay, you're dropping back by around 1.4 seconds. Okay, copy that. Car behind's just come in. They're now on a soft tyre. Soft tyres on the car behind. Okay, Hulkenberg's behind you now. They're on fresh softs. We think they've got one more stop. Okay, you've currently got 19th place. Paul ahead. Okay, the gap is less than a second. They're on old mediums. That's Hulkenberg behind. Less than a second separates you. Okay, they're on old softs. Your pit window is going to open in 3 laps time. Pit window opens in 3 laps. 13 laps to go. No need to worry about the tyre condition for now, everything's looking good. We're approaching the pit window and you're going to be on mediums. Old mediums. They're currently 17th place, and the time last lap, 1:41.4. It's Hamilton ahead, and gap to the car in front, 2.4 seconds. They're on fresh mediums. Okay, gap ahead, 3.2 seconds. Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 0.7 seconds. They're on old mediums. They're currently 17th place. Time last lap, 1:41.4. Okay, clear. And that's Paul in the pits. Paul is in the pits. Okay, your pit window opens next lap. Okay, Antonelli behind. And the time last lap, 1:38.4. Overtake button more, it's time to utilise some of this energy, come on. And that's Hulkenberg ahead of you now. Time last lap, 1:41.6. Okay, the gap is less than a second. Okay, they're on old softs. Okay, they've got 4 laps on their tyres. Tyre condition still looking good. Box, we're coming in this lap. tyre concerns at the moment, just focus on the driving. Leclerc behind. They're on fresh mediums. Their tyres are just 1 lap old, and the time last lap, 1:54.9. Lost the position, trying to keep focus. P10, you're currently in P10. Okay, gap to leader, 34.1 seconds. Leclerc ahead. Okay, gap to the car in front, 1.0 seconds. They're on fresh mediums. Okay, Sonoda's behind you, less than a second separates you. They're on fresh mediums. Pit window's now open, pit window is open. 9 laps to go. Okay, clear. Okay, gap to the car ahead, 3.5 seconds. Stopping now. Understood. Stopping this lap. The body's incurred some slight damage, but nothing too serious at the moment, just be careful. The underbody's taken a little damage, just watch out for it. The system's all looking good, head down. Confirmed, we'll receive you at the end of this lap. Go! Perfect job from you and the crew there, mate. We're delighted with that. Look after these tyres now. We want to finish the race on this compound. Alright, we're last of the running cars right now. Norris just ahead, push for the position. Okay, they're on old softs. They seem to have an issue. That was our last stop, no more scheduled pit stops. Let's go. Okay, 7 laps to go. Right, the gap to the teammate ahead of us, 9.2 seconds. They're on old mediums. They're in 18th. Time last lap, 1 minute 39.5. Okay, the underbody's taken some damage, you might start to notice it soon. Ahead, and time last lap 1:38.7. Okay, here's the gap that we're trailing the car ahead by, 2.6 seconds. Okay, they're on old softs. Their tyres are 5 laps old. We think they've got one more stop. They've got some kind of mechanical problem. Okay, keep an eye on that gap ahead, please. 2.4 seconds. Tyre condition still looking good. Okay, we're currently at the back, that's last place. Lando's ahead of you now. Okay, so gap to the car ahead, 2.8 seconds. Look after these tyres now, you want to finish the race on this compound. Behind's just come in, they're now on the soft tyre. Soft tyres on the car behind. That's Paul ahead of you. Time last lap, 1 minute 40.4. And gap to the car in front, 6.1 seconds. They're on old mediums. Their tyres are 6 laps old. The car ahead has some front wing damage, but it's not losing too much pace yet, just be aware. No tyre concerns at the moment, just focus on the driving. Okay, we think the underbody's incurred some slight damage, but nothing too serious at the moment. Just be careful. Systems all looking good. Head down. Norris behind. Okay, they're on old softs. Their tyres are 3 laps old. They've got some kind of mechanical problem. And the time last lap, 1:37.3. P19, you have P19 now, all ahead. Okay, the gap is less than a second. They're on old mediums. Norris is behind you. Final lap, push, push. They seem to have an issue. Okay, pick up rubber and bring it home.
And the best of British and the best on the track. It's George Russell who wins.
Well, they showed true grit out there today, Crofty. A steely determination not to be outdone by the rough circumstances. Many points that came their way today. A job well done. Not the easiest of days, but they walk away with a race victory.
It's what they've all been racing towards, waiting for them. High above the pit lane is our podium. And for the lucky 3, it's time to stand on it. By George, he was good today. The top step awaits for George Russell. It's been an absolutely wild weekend of Formula One action, and I can't wait to see what's next.